to Stash It or Trash It, a series where I try out recipes and let you know if they're worth stashing or if you should trash them. On today's episode, we're going to be attempting to make a homemade version of a higher protein true fruit. Now, if you've never heard of true fruit, which I bet you have because they have gone completely viral, it is essentially just a fruit that is dipped in chocolate and frozen. However, this small little bag runs you about $8 to $10 at most grocery stores. So if this recipe turns out good, I will be making this a lot because not only is it a cheaper alternative, it seems very easy to make. And of course, we're gonna add in a little bit of protein. For today, I'm gonna be using some blueberries because I did go ahead and go to a farm near me and pick some fresh blueberries, so they are gonna be delicious. But of course, you can use whatever fruit you would like. This will work with literally any fruit that you wanna choose. To a shallow bowl, you're gonna wanna add 1 cup of plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm using this Fage brand. About a half of a scoop of your favorite vanilla protein, a little splash of vanilla extract, or if you're being extra like me, you can use a vanilla bean paste. And then the very last step is just adding 1 tablespoon at a time of Fairlife skim milk or whatever milk you would like until you get a nice drizzly consistency. It should be about 2 to 3 tablespoons total. And that's just how simple this recipe is. Once we have a nice thick drizzle consistency, we're gonna go ahead and stick a toothpick into our berry, dip it into our mixture, and throw it in the freezer. All right, you guys, it has been about 2 hours and our little fruit yogurt situation has completely set up in the freezer. One thing I wanted to mention to you guys, please do not use blueberries, or if you do, just don't even bother with the toothpicks because that was so time consuming. About halfway through, I was so over it that I moved over into some cherries that I had in my fridge. Unfortunately, I did leave the pits in them, but I think they'll still taste just as good. We will find out together. With that being said, it's time to move into step 2 and actually turn these into true fruit by covering them in some chocolate. I have my double broiler situation going on behind me, and I'm gonna melt 2 of these Hu's salty dark chocolate bars. I will come back, we're gonna dip our fruit into the chocolate and let them set up for about 15 to 20 more minutes into the freezer. Okay, you guys, our fruit is officially all set up, which means it's time for our favorite part, the taste test. Let's go ahead and try this high protein at home true fruit dough and see if it's worth stashing or if you should trash it. Guys, I think that tastes a lot better than the actual true fruit. Not to mention, it was a lot cheaper and it has protein in it. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I think because I used the Hu dark chocolate, it's a little bit sweet and salty, and it is the perfect balance. My mouth is watering, I can't even speak. 10 out of 10, you have to stash this recipe. Save it for later. Make sure you make this true fruit at home. So much cheaper. It has protein in it. It is delicious. Let me know in the comments below what recipe you want to see me try out next. And until then, I'm going to be finishing this entire plate and the other bag full of these high protein true fruit. Love you guys. See you in my next one.